I love that this both today and tomorrow I have a wheelchair van and stuff, and basically all the which means that I'm more likely to have a Chrysler more than anything else. Like today I got B93 RXT, which as you can see is a Voyager. Now admittedly, like, I forgot to charge up my battery pack and everything, but today and tomorrow I'm working from 6 to 11:30, but altogether it should be a good day and stuff. All I know is I had to rush a little bit to get here and everything, and only because of the fact that I totally forgot to water my mom's flowers and everything before coming last night, so I had to water them before coming here. And yeah, so basically it's right now 5:30 on the dot. Let's get this started. So the van is okay. I already know this will cause an issue. Look, there's not a third chair right here, so yeah, I'm gonna be having to deal with that today, which means some will likely want to sit in the front row with me, which happens when you're in the wheelchair vans or one of the electric cars and stuff. And yeah, not looking forward to that. So the ramp is okay. I got the 4 hooks and everything, because like I'm never underestimating not having a wheelchair passenger. I mean, a passenger that needs the ramp again after 2 weeks ago. Like I always check the ramp prior to this, but yeah, just want to make sure that everything's good. And yeah, right now I just need to go to the gas station, and then I'll be ready for the day. Right now 8:40. I've been driving for over 2 hours, and I got another line run up next, but out of nowhere the collision alert suddenly got disabled about an hour or two ago while I was driving. And I didn't press any buttons, but out of nowhere it just got disabled. So hopefully the guys back at the lab will be able to check in on that, because she still drives good and stuff. Like, I think I'm gonna call this van blindfold, because 1, manual blind spot detection, and 2, the ramp in the back kind of folds a little bit, which makes it easier to be able to have people in chairs board and stuff. Okay, got another 2-stop line run. Let's take care of it. When you see the front of the van on the thumbnail and some gravel on the ground, that's proof that I'm back at the lot. Yeah, there was really no rest today while driving blindfold. Blindfold is a good van. She drove excellent today. I mean, I am gonna let them know about the collision alert being disabled all of a sudden, which was weird. And not to mention the fact that she also has no window washer fluid. But then again, neither does half the fleet. But I'm sorry, like, every time I'm in a van lately, like, there's always an indication that there's like no window washer fluid, and I'm like, come on. And normally this would be around the time that I would get in my truck. It's just my legs are stiff because I had no downtime today, and stuff. Like, it wasn't like last week Wednesday, that was the best, man. And I basically got my hours for next week and everything, which I'm happy about, which will, it's the same thing, 6 to 11 wheelchair vans, because like, yeah, like, I don't need to work for as long, and I get paid more. You get paid more when you drive the wheelchair vans and stuff. So like, for everyone that's looking to work for Via Jersey City, like, I'll put the link in the description. So, and like, the qualifications is basically, if you've been driving for 5 years, the job is yours. And try to take like the course and everything that we have to be able to see if you could qualify to drive the wheelchair vans and stuff. And basically you'll be able to go through stuff. But yeah, like every time I'm now all ready and set to be able to transport someone in a wheelchair, I almost get no one. Like the last passenger, disabled passenger, she was so sweet. Like basically, she had a cane, which I have nothing against a cane. Like for half of the weekend, so basically on Saturday, I had to use a cane to be able to walk around the house, only because of the fact that, again, I sprained my knee on Friday in the weirdest circumstance possible. I was about to go to bed, and basically while I was moving some laundry around in my room, out of nowhere, like my foot just suddenly gave out, and I basically tripped, and like the door to my room broke my fall. And I remember saying that's gonna hurt in the morning. Took a shower, went to bed. Around 2 a.m. in the morning, I woke up, and I was right. I was like, yeah, I knew this would hurt in the morning and stuff. And you know, basically I spent most of the weekend just trying to get better. So, you know, I'm a little bit better. Like my foot's a little bit better and stuff. Like last night I was able to bathe in some Epsom salt, and you know, I'm doing so much better and stuff. And you know, my parents were a little bit worried because, again, they're out of town on their 35th wedding anniversary. Yesterday was their 35th wedding anniversary. One of my passengers was able to you know, offer her congratulations as well. So many have been able to offer their congratulations and stuff, because, like, frankly, no one is even married for long anymore. And I find it sad and stuff. Like there are some where, like, you wonder why God hates divorce and stuff. Now, if it's for safety reasons or like whatever, there's certain cases is fine. But other than that, like for just small minor mishaps, like my parents, like, they're two imperfect people, and they're okay with me saying that. So they're going to have disagreements. They've had disagreements and everything. But you know, the fact that, you know, they still love each other and they try to find reasons to love each other, that's awesome. Like, honestly, it's something that I want in whomever I may marry and stuff. Now, there are several different opinions as to who to be able to marry. The reason why I personally want to marry a wife is that without going into detail, like, there's nothing against ones who may choose to marry the same sex, but it's just, it's something about when you marry the opposite sex. Like, there's certain levels of there's certain levels of like where you're at, where you feel a certain level of joy that I've noticed in certain couples where they're two opposite genders and everything, and they're happy. I've known certain ones, you know, where either they're dating or they're married, where they're of the same gender and they're not always happy and everything. And, you know, I don't mean this as a hate crime against members, against people who are gay, lesbian, or whatever, and stuff. This is just something that I have noticed and everything. And basically, and you know, with regards to relationships and stuff, like personally, like, first off, I want us to just be friends. Like, if we're friends before a marriage, we could be friends after a marriage. And frankly, without going into detail, like, even as we get older, we'll still find reasons to love each other, even if what makes one physically attractive to the other now may end up dissipating over time and everything. And so, you know, I just wanted to, you know, just briefly mention that and everything. But, you know, ready to go home now, ready to just relax. Today, Star Wars Acolyte was able to premiere and everything. And there are some varying opinions already on the show prior to it premiering. But I kind of have to almost agree with fellow YouTuber Generation Tech in one of his more recent videos, where he basically brought out an interesting point on how there was not that many that were interested in Andor prior to it coming out. And then after it came out, it's now, in my opinion, the best live-action Star Wars show. Oh, even better than Mandalorian. And for what Andor lacks in action, it makes up for with some really good lines or whatever. Like, come on, power doesn't panic? Like, okay, that is such a good line in itself. So, you know, like, I'm not saying that I want the same expectancy with regards to the Acolyte series. And, you know, I'm happy to see that we're going to see a saga that will take place in the High Republic era, and this is pre-Skywalker era. I mean, granted, if you don't count Shmi Skywalker's ancestors, but still, it would be something to be able to see everything that has fallen to fruition and everything. So, you know, gonna go home and relax. I think I'm gonna go get something to eat. Like, I still have some hot dogs from yesterday that I was able to make, and y'all was able to see in my video when a dictator talks about fried chicken, and yeah, that's that. So just gonna go home and relax. See y'all later.